K. Kavita walks out of the Enforcement Directorate office after over 8 hours of drilling. The ED has summoned K. Kavita once again on March 16. So K. Kavita has been allowed to leave, but the Enforcement Directorate has asked her to come back to the office on March 16. My colleague Munish Pandey is now joining me live on this. But before that, those pictures of K. Kavita leaving the Enforcement Directorate office. Remember, the Enforcement Directorate office was surrounded by Delhi police personnel because it was expected that a lot of BRS party workers would in fact reach the ED office. As she left from the ED office, she spent about 9 hours at the Enforcement Directorate office. She was given a 1-hour lunch break, so 8 hours of grilling was what K. Kavita, the BRS MLC, was subjected to. During this, she was in fact confronted with Arun Pillai. One of those who is an accused in the case has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate and has allegedly claimed before the agency that K. Kavita was who he was working at the behest of as far as negotiating with Vijay Nair was concerned, paying him kickbacks was concerned in order to secure business under Delhi's now withdrawn excise policy. So trouble there not yet over for K. Kavita because the Enforcement Directorate wants her to come back to their office for further questioning on March 16. It remains to be seen, in fact, if K. Kavita will in fact come back to the Enforcement Directorate office in Delhi. She, of course, has claimed that this is political intimidation because the centre is out to, in fact, harass opposition parties, including the BRS, which intends to, in fact, expand its national footprint. Remember, yesterday K. Kavita sat on a dharna, a hunger strike for one day at the Jantar Mantar in Delhi, demanding that the centre table the Women's Reservation Bill in Parliament during the second half of the budget session, which is to commence on March 13. And today, she in fact appeared before the Enforcement Directorate earlier this morning. As per the summons that were issued to her, she was summoned earlier. She said she can't make it. This was for March 9. She said she can't make it because she has prefixed appointments and also the dharna that she was staging on March 10 in Delhi. That's when it was decided that she would appear before the Enforcement Directorate on March 11. Munish Pandey is now joining me live from the newsroom on this. Munish, give us more details about the 8 hours of grilling that K. Kavita was subjected to.
Well, Paulami, K. Kavita spent almost 9 hours today in the Enforcement Directorate's headquarters in the national capital, and she was questioned for almost 8 hours today. Now, as far as today's questioning is concerned, this was basically a confrontation between Arun Pillai, an alleged associate of K. Kavita, and at this point of time, suspect K. Kavita. Now, what ED claims that during confrontation, they have got many leads as far as the investigation is concerned, but also they confronted K. Kavita with the documentary evidence in the case. They confronted K. Kavita with digital evidence in the case. Also, one important matter which was put front before K. Kavita was regarding the missing phones. Now, ED claims that in the year 2021-2022, K. Kavita used almost 10 phones, and those phones are still missing. They wanted to question K. Kavita regarding that. K. Kavita told the ED officials that she has one phone, and then a security guard was sent to her residence in the national capital, and the phone was later taken away by the Enforcement Directorate officials. So today's questioning was mostly concentrated on the confrontation with Arun Pillai regarding the excise policy, 100 crores of bribery, which was allegedly given to Aam Aadmi Party's communication in charge, Vijay Nair, and also regarding the conspiracy in the entire scam. So all those questions were put forth by the ED officials to K. Kavita, but ED says that they still want to question K. Kavita, and that is why they have called K. Kavita on 16th of March, which means that on 16th of March, she will again be questioned by the ED officials. ED claims at this point of time they have at least 3 statements given by certain witnesses, accused and suspects in the case against K. Kavita. They want to confront K. Kavita with all these people. Apart from that, they also want to question K. Kavita regarding the bribery and money trail, and that is why on 16th of March, when she appears before the ED, she will be questioned again regarding these questions. Follow me.
Right, Munish, is it expected that she could be confronted with any other accused on March 16th as well?
Well, Paulami, there is a high possibility that after Arun Pillai, she will be confronted with Buchi Babu, another accused in the case. Buchi Babu is a person who was earlier arrested by the agencies in the case, and he is someone who is allegedly close to K. Kavita. Now, in this statement, Buchi Babu has said to the Enforcement Directorate officials that K. Kavita was part of the conspiracy. K. Kavita was part of the South Group along with another parliamentarian from the Andhra Pradesh, and also K. Kavita is someone who had taken meetings with Vijay Nair in Hyderabad and also in the national capital, and the entire meeting, the entire conspiracy was to get a favorable excise policy, and that is why 100 crore rupees of advance kickbacks were given. Apart from that, she might be confronted with Sameer Mahendru, another accused in the case, and it is alleged that Arun Pillai, on behest of K. Kavita, acquired the shares in Indospirit, a company of Sameer Mahendru, so that once the business goes on in the national capital, they can generate a lot of money. And ED claims that after getting these shares, Indospirit company generated 192 crores when this excise policy was in place in the national capital. So there is a high possibility that K. Kavita will be confronted with Buchi Babu and also with Sameer Mahendru when she appears before the ED on 16th of March. Follow me back to you.
Right. Munish, stay on with us. We need your inputs on this other investigation that the Enforcement Directorate is conducting as we speak as well.